see. Yes, we are live. Hello,
We are live.
everyone. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to
Thank
the
you.
series. How are you?
I'm awesome. And how are you?
Thank you. I'm awesome too. We have some time and space today that we ran, and I love, this tool of access consciousness. When I'm in a constricted time frame kind of a mind, I say just time and space run, just like one of the, two of those bars, and it
Yeah.
really helps my day. Anyway, we're here today with Ryan T. He's a certified facilitator of access, and you're from Malaysia originally, right?
From Malaysia.
He's
Yes.
from Malaysia, but right now he's in Indonesia. Maybe gave some classes and now resting in Bali, as I learned. And he is a certified facilitator, and he has many hats, as I read from your, biography. You are talk to the entities facilitator, and you are a RDD facilitator,
Yes.
relationships done different. Those are specialty classes in access, and also being you a certified facilitator, right? Am I missing
Yes.
anything?
X-Men, Red
Oh,
Recovery you, and what
whoa.
business done different? Did I say that already?
No.
There's one more I don't remember right now.
Oh, amazing. And Ryan T, I will chat with him on perspectives on presumptive and reactive realities. I'm curious about everyone's perspective as a CF since this topic came out, the presumptive realities and need of reactive realities. We have been discovering so many aspects of it, where we use them and how it affects, and how we use them without really thinking, and we have applied it as facts to our life. And now we're going to talk about this aspect of talk to the entities, or entity awareness, or entities, and presumptive and reactive realities. And it's a topic that nobody has any presumptions, right?
Or way too much that you cannot even count. We're like, all right, presumptive realities everywhere. Well, it's a topic that presumptive realities are everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So,
what would you like to share with us? What have you been noticing since you have become a talk to the entities facilitator, or you're also in a culture where I know you do a lot of ancestral work also, and you are aware of entities, and you are teaching this class. What have you been aware of since this topic came out?
so as you said, like presumptive realities, they are everywhere. Everyone say that as well. And really, since we discovered this thing called presumptive realities, I've been using it to clear everything in my life, like about money, about body, and everything is changing.
Mm-hmm,
Sometimes I even find it like life saving.
mm-hmm.
Um, sometimes you just feel like, oh my god, I have a terrible day, and then when you poke and pull a few things, like, oh my god, I thought I had terrible days. It's just a presumptive reality. Poke and pot,
Yeah.
things change. One thing that I didn't poke and pot that much with myself, one area of my life that I didn't use the presumptive reality to do clearing for myself is the entities area. I did it with my participants
Mm-hmm.
because right now I have a lot of ease in the area of entities. And then 2 weeks ago, I think, or 2 3 weeks ago, you might have seen it. I shared it in the TTT CF. So we have a certified facilitators Telegram group. I shared there. So I was having a meeting with my class host because I was about to create a TTT class in India. And then during the conversation with the meeting with my class host, and then I gave them this question. I asked like, okay, so what's your presumptive realities about? What are your presumptive realities about TTTE class?
Mm-hmm.
Because for a lot of people, they are like, okay, this is just a class. Okay, so yes, I learned to talk to the spirits, talk to the ghosts. And then I'm like, oh, what are your presumptive realities about a TTT class that keeps you from receiving all of its magic? And then, whoa, that clearing like opened up so
Wow.
much possibilities. Because on the surface, it's, yeah, you learn a few tools, techniques, you clear the entities, you ask them for contribution, which a lot of people do that, blah, blah, blah. But what if it's way more than that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And of course, with the participants, the presumptive realities that they get cleared in the class is like, you presume that entities, they are bad and wrong. If you deal with them, if you talk to them, if you ask them for something, they will ask you for something back in return. You heard about that in your culture, or is it only in Asia?
Yeah. It
Is it
is
similar?
in a cultural thing, right? Every culture
Yeah.
has their own entity, myth, folklores, the tales that
Madness and
they.
insanity. It's not just me. I would say it's madness and insanity.
Yeah, totally. That is passed over.
Yeah. Um, so if you all of you, if you have done the foundation, not for the TTTE class before, use the clearing that I just gave you. What are your presumptive
Hmm.
realities about the TTTE class that keeps you from receiving all of its magic?
Hmm.
The next time when you re-listen to the recording, you will hear something different. I have someone told me like, when I re-listen, so she re-listened to the class, she said like, oh, I just realized previously I only received about 20-30% from the class. Now,
Yeah.
without the presumptive realities, she could receive way more.
Wow.
Okay. So, but for everyone else, like, what are your presumptive realities about entities?
Yeah, I wonder. Because I think there is no one without any presumption. I mean, we have it in every aspect, but especially entities, so many presumptions which accompany with a lot of points of view.
Mhm.
I, for one, remember Talk to the Entities was the last class I wanted to take. And the main presumption was I'm already weird. People will think I'm even weirder.
Okay. This
Do
is so
you, do
interesting.
you, yeah, do you have
For
that in
me,
your classes?
no. For me, I'm the opposite. So in Access, we have so many specialty classes, so many different
Yeah.
topics. The very first specialty class that I attended 11 years ago, it was the TTTE. So, but I still have, even though I chose that class, actually I had a lot of presumptions. I had a lot of rejections. So at
Mhm,
that time, I was in debt. I had money problem 11 years
mhm.
ago. So I was like, okay, why would I? I mean, I have some money. Like, why would I spend it on the TTTE class? I mean, logically, I should use my money on a different class. Let's say something about money, about business, so that I create more money. I solve my problem first, right? But every day, as soon as I woke up, I still remember. As soon as I opened my eyes, I'm like TTTE class. I'm like, what?
Uh-huh.
What's going on? So I reject that. I'm like, no, 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 no. Okay, I must be crazy. And then the next day, so Shannon was doing a TTT online class like 11 years ago. As
Mhm.
soon as I saw that, it was like grabbing my attention. It's like, do this class. I'm like, no, 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 no. And then the next day, it's like, do this class. I'm like, no. And then each and every day, the intensity got increased and increased and increased. And then one day, I was like, all right, fine. I will do it. Whatever this is, I will go explore.
Mhm.
Okay, so even though I had it as my first specialty class, but actually I function from that presumptive realities like, nah, I don't need this. This is too weird. Why would I do this? Why would I want to talk to ghosts? So a lot of
And
people,
learn about it.
yeah. Now I'm very proud of myself being a TTT but
Mhm.
I started with like, why would I want to talk to them? I am busy enough with my life. Why would I want to talk to them?
And what
Okay.
gift has it been for you since you became a Talk to the Entities Certified Facilitator? TTTE, the
Yes.
abbreviation, guys. Yeah.
My life got way, way, way more magical.
Mhm.
So entities, whether you like it or not, whether you have fear or not, they are everywhere. Okay,
Mhm.
since they are everywhere, and since you cannot change that, why not you change the fear, the rejection, right?
Yes.
So, um, so since they are everywhere, if your presumptive realities is they are bad, they are wrong, you will have a lot of rejection about them. And if they want to contribute to you and your life,
Mhm. Mhm.
you will reject.
Yes.
So it's like, how many presumptive realities do you have that won't let entities to contribute to your life?
Beautiful.
Eh,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And you gave a very good example, actually, as to how presumptive realities work just before you chose the TTE class. how
Mm-hmm.
you were in your mind and presuming that would be wrong to spend your money, whatever money you had, limited, and it would be a wrong choice to go to talk to the entities. But when those presumptive realities are not there, when you work on them, when you clear them out, the real choice comes out. That was a beautiful example of that, Ryan. Thank you.
And I can also talk about the reactive realities a bit. I,
Yes.
I have another example here. So when I first started to facilitate class,
Mm-hmm.
like so like maybe 7, 8 years ago. So I started to facilitate the intro classes, like about money, about body,
Mm-hmm.
blah blah blah. So I could post on my Facebook like, hey, this Sunday I'm having a class about body. Come and join me and have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
But the very first time when I wanted to do the TTTE class, I was like, shit. If I post this on my Facebook, this I'm totally reacting. I'm reacting to other people's presumptive realities. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, what would my friend think? Like they will think I'm crazy. They will think I'm insane. They will think like, oh my god, I know you for 10 years. I didn't know you are that crazy.
That's what I'm saying. When
Because I
we
have a lot of friends
presume,
that they have no idea. I learn
yeah.
access. They have no idea this thing called TTTE. I'm like, okay, if I post this, if I announce to everyone I'm doing this class, will I lose some friends? So that was my reactive realities. Okay, so I was
Yes.
reacting to them, and then it came to a point I'm like, screw that. Okay, if you want to judge, you judge. Who cares? I'm not
Mm-hmm.
letting your judgment to stop me from stepping out, stepping
Yeah.
up, and stepping out.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
So
you are reacting before they react. So it is like a buffer. If you react
yeah,
to their reaction, presumptive reactions that you have in your mind, you react to it first to make
yeah,
it easy on you. But that is just a limitation and putting yourself in a box. Beautiful.
yeah. So how many of you have this capability with entities, but because of you are reacting to other people's realities, you are like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I think I must be wrong. I must be crazy. I need to hide it. I shouldn't let anyone know, and that also stop you from contributing to people that need your service, need your contribution. It also stops you from contributing to the spirit world.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And
So
do you have any online talk to the entities classes coming up or later?
Um, not right now. I just did a few not long ago. I
Hmm.
did one. I did a 1 day money entities class. Can you imagine like you the two words money and entities like put together in?
Wow.
So I just did one in India and then I did one in Malaysia and then so now I'm in Indonesia. Last week I did the 1 day house and space clearing.
Hmm.
Uh, I currently those that I have planned, I haven't done it all, so I don't have anything planned.
Beautiful. And
But
as
I'm sure I will have more upcoming.
beautiful. I think the major presumption would be when you talked about money and entities. The class is just like two topics that wouldn't that shouldn't come together. It would be
Yeah,
the first presumption, right?
yeah. The presumptive realities is entities will only do something bad to you. How
Yeah,
could they
yeah,
contribute money to you, right?
yeah,
People
yeah.
also have presumptive realities that money is like you have to work hard to get it. Like how could entities like out of nowhere like contribute to you? And a lot of people, their presumptive realities is about their own life. They are like, okay, I'm a terrible, wrong person. I'm not a useful person. Why would entities? I mean, even though they could contribute money, why would they contribute to me? I've heard that from the participants again and again. The first
Hmm.
reaction when someone want to contribute to them is, why do you want to contribute to me? I'm like worthless. I'm nothing. Okay,
Wow. And all the presumptions come up after that.
yeah. So
Beautiful.
TTT people have presumptive realities everywhere. Keep clearing them, and then you have way, 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 way more ease with entities.
Thank you so much, Ryan. And you can follow up his, upcoming classes when he posts them in his social media. I am sure you're posting it in your Instagram or Facebook. And thank you so much for sparing your time for this. It has been fun, and it's a different aspect with entities. Thank you, and see you somewhere. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye. Let's end the broadcast. I think I. Hmm.